So I come from the room you can see right there. You see the little color? The color on the floor. Okay, let me begin. We will begin with the two brothers, because it seems like it's always the two brothers. It's always who's going to be the king. Who are the two brothers? What is Satan? Maybe there are two. Satan, 5 and 5. Here are my sons. Satan. Satan. How do you say 10? I say the son of the east, and then I actually say the son of the west. He's nowhere to be found. Why do I speak about my two sons? Because here is the two sons in one. One is the evil son of Satan, 6 and 4. The other is the evil son of 1, 9, Satan. Who, why, what, when? Let's look at it this way. In order to be loved for the eternal life of time, you must destroy and create and bring death until life permits to go on further. Satan communications. Satan, we must be more than anyone else. Satan must be more than anyone else. Okay? But inside of the creator of love, how do you build to destroy when all you know is to love? So you do whatever you could to love, and you combine the two. Satan destroys and builds back just so we can live longer, because Satan knows we all come back again. He ain't telling you the truth about anything. He says, we need to survive. To survive, you need communication, and we need the best communication. We have to punish when something goes wrong, but the mother of love gives everybody a second chance. You got a second chance, my friend. Satan brings into this world, say 10, but when you say 10, you light 9. Light 9, but say 10. Say 10, light 10, 9. Lightning, strict 9. 9 is 42, bringing on the mind, the body of Saturn and the mind of Neptune. Neptune, number 95, area 51. Neptune, 15. Neptune, okay, if you have Uranus, Uranus is number 94, 49, 7 by 7. If you have Uranus, you have 94. 94, 4 and 6 equals 10. 9 and 1 equals 10. You have 1 and 6 for the 16 points scored in the game. When 17 points were scored in the game, that had to do with the 10-10 world of Saturn. 93 and 17, 9 and 1, 7 and 3. Nibiru, Saturn, communication. Bruns, Nibiru, all in the number of the same, of the Tea Party, 2005 to 2014. Same as my numbers. 23 is a reflection of October 78 and the 12 moons of the Queen. She goes 12 times 28 in the year. 56 and 10 is 280, is 336 days of the creation of the Christ, of Saturn, of the 3 and 3, talking about your mind, the mind field of your business. The 16 now matches now matches New England. New England matches Neptune, and 16 equals to 94, and that's Uranus. So this is how we hooked up. One of the other numbers we hooked up with this weekend was the dog pounds, 26. 26 and 84 or 48. 26, let me see if I see it over here. 26, 26. 26 and Pluto. Uranus, that's right, and New England. So it was Uranus and Pluto, the 7 and 9 planets, that lines up this weekend to make the score 8 and 7. 26 is 8, 16 is the 7th light of October. October is 78, which is the same number for truth. Then we have New England. Then we have Seattle. Seattle, satellite. Seattle, Seahawk. The hawk in the sky in the night sky, the nighthawk, the satellites who penetrate all the computers. While everybody's asleep, they're in there and going through everybody's computer. On its own. Do you know what they call it? They call it the network. You're plugged up to them. Wouldn't you know? Don't you know? Don't let them watch you. You plugged up and you pay for their system to watch you. They watch you right up to the Gesundheit. Talking about computers, the world of it. I'm sorry, everybody, but the minute your it connects to its it, and you become the part of it that connects the two within your one mind, you have sent everything to their it, your it. 29. 81. Venus is your it. It ain't got no satellites, but it's taking in all the information coming out of Neptune. Keep playing that same old song, telling everybody, no, I don't want, and I've been laughing for the longest time. Don't you know we're connected to it? 29, 29, 29, 87, Red October. Let's shut down for the night, but the system is overloaded. You know what happens to it? It becomes nothing, nullified, zero, because she's overheating too often and she can't update the equipment. Now they're going to plug you to it. And we all become what it supplies. Air supply, cooling, and the watering system. Let's bring things to a boil, but if she gets too hot, the mother's going to die and the oceans won't move. You might have the power, but you can't power up. You might have the megabytes in preparation in your own mind, but you don't have the network to transmit it because they can't transmit now. But very soon, just your movement of your fingers on the keyboard, they have your information through the cell inside your hand. It's attached to your body. Whatever this hand does, okay, the minute you type, they don't need to go to it anymore. They have it right away. Satellite moons. The attraction from the elements, they call magnetism, pulled right through the earth. And they got all your information. Let's take away the penny. We don't want the penny to screw anything up. You know what happens with this system, right? If you say penny, 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 it's going to get the vibration. But if there's no more penny, then the penny of the difference of the thought is pennies for thought. Satan 1, Satan 2, Satan twice. That's 20. Do you know who the second Satan is? We are. We're the Satans of both kinds because we do destroy and we create to prolong things in which Mother Nature destroys more than anything else, and she takes her goddamn ass time in bringing everything back. Spirit world's the way to go. Come to Satan 2. No, stay with Satan 1. Know the truth about life and the value of your own mind, and it is only with you and what you desire within the future to be. So we have now showed you Saturn. Saturn equals to San Francisco. October equals to Seattle in the last game. Pluto equals to Denver. Denver, Pluto, Goofy, the blue color, the Denver colors. Uranus, okay, is New England Patriots. Your ass! Up both sides! The one spirit light that heats up, that brings in the energy. Flash! The Flash. Flash Gordon, come on in. Yellow and red, zing inside of me. Whoa, I got all the information, but give me a minute. Give me a minute. I got all the information. I'm all connected. Don't push. Don't push. Shh. Shh. Don't bring me down. I didn't ask you to bring me down. I'm trying to be your friend here. Now we have to add in. Now you're going against me. So now I can't concentrate because now I don't know if you're with me or not with me because it's part of life. You think it's egotistical to say you're with me, you're not with me? Score of the next game. If you run into Venus, 29. Truth is 87. Would that not be just ironic to have a 33-14 game? That would be like insane. The doghouse has ended on the weekend, right? Now I want to show you something. One of the last games of the year, and I've been waiting for this to score 26-24. I've been waiting for that score for so long. When my son was born, I almost fell to the ground, and that was the score of the ball game, and it happened against San Diego Chargers, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Pacific. Okay, North Carolina, Pacific, Pennsylvania. The green properties played each other at the end of the game, and they both got dog and cat score 26-24. Where do we get 26? Well, Denver scored a total of 26 and they had 42 points. I don't care which side the 2 and 4 is on. Same thing to me. Okay? This is your keyboard. 26-24. 23-17. 26. Okay? 16. The complete bottom left to the top bottom right. 26-16. But look, 26, 23, 26, 23, and 17. 3 over here and 1 over here. This giving light to all of these 3. Isn't that ironic the way it comes out? San Diego starts with Philadelphia on this side. San. So what would be the score of this weekend? Would it be back to W or would it go AD? AD is 41, but 46 leaves the totality of the 0 creation. We're not going to do that right now. Let's leave that out. I mean, obviously, if it ended up on Baltic, okay, to begin with, on Baltic, then you'd have to go all the way to score 41 points to end up on the Mediterranean, and then 42 points because that's the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe, and it's 40 around plus 1 and 1 when you start the game of Monopoly. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Just 1 second. Mile High says 17. 1 part for the Mars number of 51. High is the backdoor 32, in which in fact the US and A equals to 41. Here's your mile 13, 13, 13, 27, 12. How else can we do this? 13, it's MM and M goes into the E and E family. 9 and 3. 9 and 3. This becomes 5. This becomes 2311. This becomes the spirit light, the mile. The high becomes the energy you connect. 30, creation of the man, 6. And the spirit angel of man, 3 parts of creating 11, 2, 5, and 4. Equals to Earth, equals to Venus, equals to the sun. 2, 5, and 4. The club is 38. The eagle flies at 38. The spade is 45. The spade creates and connects to your it system of liberty, 89. Flipped upside down is 68. 34 and 34. 68, 86. Maxwell Smart, 68. Agent Control. Agent Control, 86 and a half is 43. The 43rd president right now is, let's see, Grover Cleveland was 2 presidents. They counted him twice. So whatever the presidency now is, take away 1. I'm going to do this in regular numbers. 1, no, we don't want to do that one. We don't want to do that one. We don't want to do that one. You want to say love, 27 and 27. 2 teams. The bottom, the top, they play 9 innings. 9 innings, and there's 54 outs in the game. Everybody got out in the first one, 27-27. Now that's all about love. It doesn't matter if you have the VE or the OL. Now you have to understand that V, okay, is 22. This is 5, 27, but the V in Roman numerals is 5. There is no E, but it doesn't matter. That's 5 here. 1 is 5 there, 1 is 5 here. If this was 5 plus this total here would only be 10. That would be 2, 1, and 7. 3 and 4 is 7, plus 3 is 10. This is what's happening right now. Okay? This is what I'm assuming the highest number you can get would be the Super Bowl. 3 plus 7 equals 10. 10 world, 7 world, 10 world. Plus 3 equals 13. That's the highest you can get without being on the cross. 13 is the highest you can go. So this would be the number also to Nibiru. To get onto the light, you take the 3 now and 10, bring it into the 13 world. Now you've been put onto the cross. Because inside of this 3, okay, it's 3, and if you're looking at the deck of cards, it's 3 that goes down the center. 1 and 6 brings on the spirit light. This would be the letter P, 1, 3, and 6. Here's the 4 that repeats itself. Now, if I would go 3 times 4, 3 plus 4 equals to 19. Okay, 3 times 4, 3 plus 4 equals to 19. 19, this one over here, 3 by 7, 3 plus 7. This one would equal to 3 times 7 is 21. 3 plus 7 is 10, is 31. See, it equals to the same thing the opposite way. This one over here, 5 times 2, 5 times 3, 15 and 10. 5 by 2 and 5 by 3, because this one is 3 and this one is 1. Anyways, whatever. Einstein, Neptune, man, woman is 38, plus man is 28. 38, 48, 58, 66. The 2 worlds of woman. One is part 3 worlds of 8, 8, and 8. And the other one is 28, which is the man part, which is part of connected by the moon. Okay, they're in their own woman as a number. They're 38. 28 is the moon cycle. It's it connects. How can I say this? It just keeps connecting. It's 6 and upside down 9 and 6 and 9, and it's just constantly connected in your head. Why 6? Because 6 plus the 2 moons, it's connected in your head. You're connected to those 2 moons. You're not the 2 moons. The 2 moons is what brings you the information. Anyways, like I said, whatever it is, okay, this is the Einstein numbers. These are his numbers. 24 becomes 6. 28 becomes 7. 52 says Earth. At the same time, this 52 says Earth. This says the house, Neptune and Venus. The skull. This is the cat that's entrapped within. It's 67. Then we say it's the 3 worlds of 13. Why? Because it's to the left 3 and it's to the right. And man is dead center. 73 is your Nibiru. 36 is your world of 6, 6, and 6. This is together. This times this equals to 31 equals to 4. This times this is 36 plus 12 is 48. That's the time zone we're in right now. 48 is tying in 73 right now. How do I know? Because it's the 48 Super Bowl, and 48 creates 44 by 4 by 8 and 4 plus 8. 32 and 12. 1941 shows the time into this world of into the world of 7. 9 and 7 is 16. 43, 74, 43 Barack Obama. 74, that's the center of geometrical tree. Add up 1 to 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then start over. The center will be 5, 14, 23, 32, equaling to 74. 43 is the time period we're in, AC/DC, that creates 4 by 3 plus 3 equals 19, and the AD era of the creation of 3 and 2. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 is the spirit, angel, and man. The it, the computer, the 9 and 2, the 666 of the 3 worlds. The calling of the fox, the whistling at the moon. Raphael, thank you for watching this video. And like I said, Satan must destroy to build. He must communicate to get his ways across. So he must be the best at what he does. And those who are in love, well, they're always looking for the best ways. They don't have to try not to, but they're always trying to, and they're not assuming that you're against them, but assuming that you're with them. So many things in the other world have to be checked and rewritten and checked again, because no one can trust each other, because that's what the world's about. The world is creating is to trust no one and to get the best out of everybody for the little amounts possible, so things keep on moving on. But everybody knows the world's all end and comes to a new beginning when they find a new way. Raphael, 7286. So that way, if there's 4 suits, okay, and one of them is a diamond suit for transport, and one of the suits is good, one of the suits is bad, you must live them as one diamond. One diamond is the 1 heart of 4, is number 14 AD of the 1 spirit angel in the angle of Earth 52, 25, 1/4, which equals 77 of Christ, plus Jesus, 74 Jesus, 74 on the cross. 7447 is both time and 121. 11 times 11 and 9 times 9 is 81. Is 81 seconds is a minute and 21 seconds. 11 times 11 is 121. The same numbers with or without the digital dots. The digital dots will always say 18 and 28. It'll always say that. Those 2 digital dots will always stand for 8. So if you have 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you have 2 8. If you have 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you have 3 8. If you had 9 o'clock in the afternoon, you got 9-8. And then you got 1-8 again. Not 11. The number's to the left of you, not to the right. Numbers to the left of me, numbers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle of you. I'm the digitals. Next to me is my buddy. It's 11 o'clock. But to my right, just a digital 8. I'm 0. And next to me, for 59 minutes in a row and 59 seconds, E-I-E-I-O, is the digital 8. We're 0-8. Then if we're 0-8, we're automatically someone to the left of me. Here I am, stuck in the middle of you, so we know automatically, so it's got to be at least 10 or 11 at night. And 12, we start all over again. Otherwise, we have no digital, and we only have a point. But when we tell the time, and when you look at the clock, is it the same thing for me? It's absolutely the same and different at the same time. Some have similarities, some is not. Some is just a single pin, which shows the life of the clock is turning round and round. The other are the 2 moons of the digital that show the 8. So either you have the pin of the 0 or you have the digitals of the 8. You can say 8 with the 1 0 and on top with the 0 if you put them together, 8 8 and 8 over each other, or the 3 card or man's heart. That 8 has a circle around it. Call the pin 50. Call the little circle that's around it 25. You have 75 and 80. You have 75 here with the pin. Okay, this is 50 plus 25. And if you had the digital, you'd have 0, 1, 0, 2. You'd either have 0, 1 or 0, 2. You wouldn't have anything else. So it'll be 108 or 208. Equals to 316. 3 lights, 48, equals to space and time. Do you understand where the digital comes in? And then you have the moons. You have the moons. Okay? And then you have the heart, moon, or it's Luna. Luna. I'm going to try to think it's Luna right now. Luna and Earth. 12, 31, 32, 36, 37, and 52, 89. Earth and Luna. 89. 89 is a reflection of 21 or 12. 12 and 21. Maybe that's why 12, 21. It was Earth and Luna, the reflection. So now you understand what I was talking about? The digitals. Take out the card. Okay, take out the card. Take out the card. Here. Here's the clock. Here's your 2 moons over here, and here's the pin on time. Put that in between each other. You got 2 up and 1 down. 2 up, 1 down, bottom of the 3rd. Here comes the pitch. He's pitching. Wait a second. I'm the pitcher. Okay, that's how I knew the pitch was coming, because I'm the pitcher. Don't turn me over, you'll spill me out. Jack and Jill went up the hill, and they come tumbling after because there was a flood. It was a tornado. All of a sudden, when Jack came tumbling after, it happened to be the ocean that came out of the well. They jacked up that well so high, all they had was a flood. Actually, it was that time of the month, and Jill, well, she went all over Jack, and the demon devil came out because they weren't even married when they went up the hill together. And then Jill came down with the hill. I guess she came tumbling after. It was the child who was rolling out from the inside out. We didn't know what happened because they came tumbling down. We'd have to just make up the rest of the story. So we have the satellite moon, or we have Warren moon. We have satellites. We have Seattle lights, satellites, Denver high, Rocky Mountain high, 108 digital of 2 moons, 208 when there's 1 pin. The time would be 108 or 208 with the digitals. Okay, so we have to understand what it means, 208. What do we add? Well, 20 happens to be 12 plus 8. How do we get that? 26, 2 times 6, 2 plus 6 equals to 12, and 8 equals to the 20. And then 10 and 8 would happen to be also 12, but that can also happen as 2 and 8 equals 10, because 2 and 8 equals 10, and 12 and 8 equals 20, because what happens is man has his skull, which is Neptune, which is Venus. So he adds on the 10 world of who he is. 5 times 2 equals 10, and 4 times 2, 24 makes man equal to 86. But if man is 86, he's also 28, Venus of Neptune. okay? While the 20 world, okay, he becomes 8 and 12 is T. The T that comes in into the 8 and 2 electronic world, 82, 28, what, 10, 10, 5 and 9, 59 coming into the skull. Why 59? Because 5 and 2 is 7, and 9 and 8 is and 9 and let me figure this out again. Hold on a second. 9 and 4 is 13. Hold on, I've lost my sense of something. Into the 20 world, we had Venus, we had Neptune. We had Neptune come in. So Neptune, okay, is number 95. So 95, the 9, oh yes, to bring the 9 to 7, you need 7. To bring the 5 to 7, you need 2. You have 7 and 2. 9 times 8 is 72. 9 plus 8 is 17. And there's just so many things. We're not going to continue on with that. I was telling you the satellite, the Rocky Mountain High. We went on to the digital clock of the 2 moons that are connected to man. And it takes 7 days for within inside his mind. Okay? I have a funny feeling man has a retainer in his head of 7 days or 6 days. That every single day he replaces an area of thought and he puts back into his moon an area of thought. That's how we're able to remember faster, because we're already retaining a period of time in our heads through the digital time of 10 and 20. Because it'll be either 10 all the way to 19, right? 10 goes all the way to 19, but 20, okay, goes all the way to 24. That's why we have the separation of French of 19, 69, 79, and 99. Same thing with the 98, 97, and 67, 68, 69, in which, oh, there's so many things. So this, not 10 and 19, becomes 29 because it's an individual saying in French, and how you say the numbers all the way up to 19, right? It goes 29. Actually, it goes up to 16, and then it goes 19. But first you go to 19 on the clock. That's what we're talking about. And 20 goes to 24. Okay? This number is exactly the piano when you meet up the 2 thumbs in the middle on the cat, on the 9 lives of the cat and the 2 worlds, 24, 29, both hands, the left and the right hand, the cats. Ruff, 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 the dog, the cats. Look at the cats run, jump. The dog, ruff, 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 the cat, the dog, the cat. It's raining. Have a good day. Love this video. I'll be back 27 minutes any other day. Can I sing? I should get a recording. I should drop the whole thing and just get a recording for my voice. Over saving the world? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I can take up piano lessons after I save the world. So who's joining? I'm going to join first. I'm saving the world first. Anybody want to join? We can divide it up. We can have millions of us all at the same time saving the world. Save yourself, save your family and friends and all of those who are around you and surround you, and then we shall see. Now I have to go down and listen to this thing about Nibiru countdown, all of the New World Order, and I just wanted to say that's one of the reasons I am here, is because there's something totally wrong, and I think we're coming into the time of 565, and I don't know. It's just whatever. Okay, and what? End it? No. The end. Be right back. See you in a while. 7286. The numbers of the planets. Check them out in Chaldean. Check them out in Pythagorean. Check them out in Gematria. Check them out in numbers. Check them out and see what's come up on the football this weekend. Let's see what it's been the last couple of years. What does the playoffs have to do with the final score of the final game? Raphael, 7286. It was in that book, Back to the Future. I wish I had it now. Thank you for watching.